And the student teams are nervous and they're uncomfortable, but we have provided them a methodology, right? So we gave them a methodology on how to do this from beginning to end, and they've been trained on that. They have also, because there was teams, the teams in there have had different learning experiences, so they will bring to the table, this is what we should do, what we shouldn't do. They'll fill the gaps of each other. Then the third part of this thing is, yes, there's natural leadership will form in the teams. We do not dictate the leadership formation in the team. That will happen naturally, and you guys will have to figure that out again and again. And there'll always be tension. But that's the learning. Right? But the support we really provide as mentors is for each of the companies, we'll provide you a mentor. And that mentor is a world-class management consultant from the Monitor Group, from Arthur D. Little, or one of the faculties from ALP. So when we did Dubai World as an example, I mentored the Dubai World team, right? Meanwhile, there was another team who did Al Rastamani, and with Arthur D. Little actually sent a consultant to mentor that team. Here in Boston, we had a gentleman from Monitor Group came and mentor two of the teams. One was Philips and the other one was for BAE Systems. So we provide you professionals who have done this many times, and they will nudge you forward and guide you and listen to your documents and review the work that you've done. Awesome. And make sure that you're taking the right step. But we are also trusting you guys not to come to the mentors or the faculty to say, what should I do? We're not teaching people here to say, what's the right answer, professor? What we're trying to teach you is saying, I think this is the right answer. Can you find problems and issues with this? We want to build leadership through that sort of thinking instead of trying to find the right answer. Right? We don't know the right answer. You need to be more confident in presenting the right answers. Yes, Lucy?
Could you define a leader, please?
Yeah, I've got a very simple definition of a leader. And I like to tell it in the story form, so for the Brazilians and the Latin Americans, they'll like it. There's managers and leaders. Many business schools are teaching people how to manage a business. Managing a business is managing a budget, managing a fixed set of resources, managing a start and an end date on a project. A leader has got none of this clear. They're all ambiguous and uncertain. And so leaders are looking around for what's next and what if. So let's take the example of soccer players. If you look at the world's best soccer players, they've got the ball on their feet, and they're running full speed, left, right, in every direction, stopping and turning around and everything else, right? Do you see them watching the ball on the feet? World-class soccer players don't watch the ball on their feet. Why is that? Because they've been learning to manage that for the last 5 years. Managers should be spending less time managing the ball on their feet, managing day-to-day work. They should be doing what great athletes do. While they're running full speed, their heads are looking left and right to see what's next and what if. They're looking for the next big opportunity. Leaders manage the ball on the feet and look for what's next and what if. And that's my definition of a leader. And that's what we want to teach you, because we want to make sure that through the innovation program, you're thinking about what's next and what if, while keeping the ball on your feet. Okay? Yes?
As a woman, what benefits do I get from doing an MBA or preparing to be a leader?
Sure. First, as a business school, we recognize that the importance of women in business is an increasing, of increasing importance. So, not only are women the biggest growing segment in the world in terms of economic power, they are also joining the workforce at a faster and faster rate. Right? And these women are going to make decisions about both males and females in the future. Currently, we're predominantly male as a society, and men are making decisions about women products. Men are making decisions about women segments, and clearly that cannot be right. So one is we recognize the importance of women, and we want more women in our program. And we want to encourage and support women who come into the program and help them become better, stronger leaders. Now this does not mean that we're going to favor women over men in our classroom, and does not mean that we're going to select them because of their got criteria which doesn't meet our criteria to get into our program. But what we are saying is we will treat the women in a way that they will get skills to be competitive in a global economy. And they will get the experience. And they will also get experiences in some things which our program provides a lot of. The friction and the tension and how to deal with it. Our team-based education will allow leadership to come out. It will allow leadership to develop as a result of that. Look, well, the main thing is, look, I look forward to every one of the students who get into HALT, and I really would like to see them be very successful. But my aspiration for all of our students at HALT is one day I'm going to see them on a cover of a magazine, standing there, because they made a tremendous difference in the world, and they will feel that some of the education we provided was contributed to the impact that they were able to make. And that's the hope that I have as a professor, because we live through our students and our student successes.